So my wife wanted a dash cam in her 2023 Ford Bronco Sport, and I've been working on that for a while. It's for the Pelsey. Got it mounted right up here, as you can see, and finally got it working. I hardwired it to the fuse panel. There's a fuse panel underneath the dash up here. Yeah, it's really dirty in here, yeah, but that ends up being, that's the body control module fuse panel. And the problem with that is that there's lots of fuses to use and they're nice and convenient, but with the auto stop, it shuts off every time the auto start shuts the engine down, and then it restarts it when the starter starts back up. So there's like a trip in the power to that body control module that shuts the camera down. So very annoying. So it's always, you heard that recording started voice is always coming on. So I had to instead route it into the fuse panel in the under the hood. So, and that was a challenge just because of where the stupid thing is. Goodness. So, you know, hey, I'm an automotive guy, so I'm here trying to find the stupid fuse panel, and of course, you know, I know certain things. Obviously, that's the air box, and you can tell this is kind of the power distribution center, and you're kind of looking at the final product here. But you know, it shows you the fuses are in here, but it's not really easy to get to it, and you might not think of it. But anyway, I've got this mounted here. You just pull that off. You have the this is the cover. This is my Velcro's not sticking. I'll fix that. Anyway, you open this up and you expect to find fuses, and you're like, well, what the hell? Where's the fuses? And you're looking at all these little lever thingies, and of course there's nothing in any of the guides about it. But as it turns out, this is like just a module that clips out. You pull these little prongs up. And maybe I can do it with one again. Yeah. And so this module pops out, and the fuses underneath that. So it lays back. And what I did is I just tapped into, you know, I tried tapping into a couple of the fuses under here, but they don't all have power, so you got to check which ones they have power. But anyway, so and you got to leave yourself room to, as you see, you need extra wires to get the box off. So you got to leave. You can't tie everything down like you might want to. And another thing is that there's a cap that goes on the bottom of the box that has absolutely zero room for running an extra wire out. This cap actually goes. This is probably going to be an incomprehensible video, but this cap covers the fuses. Okay, there's a good look at the fuses. So the cap goes over the fuses, and there's actually absolutely zero room to run an extra wire through there, so you have to leave the cap off when you're done. But this is sealed. It's sealed really well, so you don't have to worry about that. But you do have to cut, because it's sealed, so I have to cut a little groove down here to get the wire out. Yeah, it's a major pain in the ass. But anyway, I got it done. So when you go to put the little cover back on, or the fuse panel back in, you got to route this wire down to the red wire here down to that groove that I cut with the Dremel tool, and then you can put the panel back on. So it's actually pretty easy. It's just figuring it all out is a pain in the ass. So yeah, you gotta make sure that wire's down there. Then you just push it back in place. Click, it's in place. Make sure these wires are out of the way and put the cover back on. I'm not sure that poly is going to stick, or that it's going to stick to that, but anyway. You got to leave room in case you take panel off, but I guess you could tie those in place and just cut them every time you got to take the fuse panel off. But anyway, that seemed to have worked, and of course you route the wire into the body through the door. So I'll cover that up a little bit better, but then it goes up through the trim and all that over to the dash cam. All right, so that's it. Pain in the butt.